and welcome to the weekly forecast for week commencing September 8th, 2025. Each week I like to bring to you the messages from Spirit for guidance for the week using my deck, the Mythic Tarot. And we're going to start. I'm just letting you know I'm in Mitchell in Queensland this week, and this is the Marinelle River. I am on the road, just a short trip there and back. However, I couldn't resist the opportunity to show off a little bit of the countryside that we're in. And so let's begin. The first card I'm going to show you is the influence card, and this card influences the energy of the week. So here we have the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands represents that sort of quick, take a chance energy. So we might find that a lot of the decisions that we're making, a lot of the thoughts that we're having, it's like we've got to get this done now. Got to go and make that decision, make that choice, make that step. This is not always a bad thing, by the way. Sometimes it's that leap that we make without thinking about where we're going to land that gets us to the other side. Too much thought can actually get in the way. Sometimes overthinking things. Was it analysis paralysis, they call it? And sometimes it's not a great thing because we're being impulsive. So let's see where the energy of the week takes us. So the first card we're looking at is our conscious self. What is it that we understand about ourselves this week in the conscious way? Here we have the Death card. So no wonder the Knight of Wands is there, because we want to get going. The Death card tells us that we are in a sort of a lull or a transformational space. The Death card does not have any energy with it. What it does provide is time to percolate, time to just do the things that need like repairing or fixing or maintenance. It is not about action. So we're finding ourselves in a very transformative space. It is in this part of the hemisphere, spring, that we're coming into, but of course it is the change of season, and the Death card can represent the leaving behind of spring or the coming of winter, because Death card does represent the winter season as well. So we're finding ourselves in a space of a little bit of non-energy or non-movement. So we're going to, again, I'm not getting a sense where this is pleasant or unpleasant, productive or not productive. We're going to look at what the rest of the cards are telling us about this, the energy. So the next card we're looking at is the unconscious, the soul self, the guidance that we're getting from our higher self, our soul energy, universe, whatever you like to call it. The Emperor we have. So this card represents stability. The Death card is in play, and every time we try to take a leap, we're going to be reminded that it's not quite time. That what we are building, the Death card, is helping us build some sort of stability. We can't jump in or leap into or open anything new right now, just for this week, only for this week. So the Emperor is going to remind us, just chill for a bit. I have a feeling that, because I don't get a sense that the Knight of Wands is actually an unpleasant or a detrimental effect. I think it's going to come into play a little bit later on in the week. And all of this is building up to that. So let's see what the next card is. The next card we have is the Challenge or the Fear card, or what are we trying to attain? Here we have the Tower. We're worried that if we don't act, which is the Knight of Wands, that everything's going to fall apart. And we can actually, and the reason that we feel like that is because we can actually feel things crumbling and not moving. So the Tower in this instance is not representing the destruction of everything, but it's like a sense. We are perhaps, again, I know this is what we're doing. We are over analyzing the energy of the Death card. We think that everything is falling apart. When we look at the Tower in the Fear section or the Challenge section, we look at the opposite of it, or a much more sort of filtered explanation, in that yes, things are changing, but it is not detrimental to our future. So the words just came to me. Everyone take a chill pill. It's okay. The Knight of Wands is keeping us motivated and up while we repair and feel a bit more settled. Things are not falling apart, guys. It just looks like it or feels like it. Now, I want to remind you that the Tower also tells us that if something is looking like it's falling apart or falling down, then that's the universe or your soul saying, let it go, let it be, let it flow. It's okay. That is meant to go. So don't worry about it too much. Let it be. Action. 8 of Cups, very, very fitting. The 8 of Cups is a surrender card. So I can see this week, just be careful, mindful that we don't fall into a pit of despair. The 8 of Cups can feel like, everything's falling apart and nothing's working, and because I can't do anything and I can't make something happen, that everything's going to fall down. Well, the 8 of Cups is saying, let things go. That's exactly what the message that came through for the Tower. It's okay. Whatever it is that's falling apart, let it go. What comes afterwards is going to be brilliant, but we can't know that just yet. It's an act of faith to surrender and say, you know what? Whatever will be, will be. Again, that Knight of Cups, that Knight of Wands, energy, we're going to need that. And I have a feeling it's got to be coming up soon. It's not there to make us anxious or restless. There's something coming. So the next card we're looking at is our future. What's coming up for us? 8 of Pentacles. I look at this card and I think the word repair, that is not necessarily what that card means, but in the context of what we've got going on here, the 8 of Pentacles means that this period of, not indecision, this period of sort of slowness, feels like we're sort of pushing things uphill, not getting anywhere, feeling like everything's falling down and I just have to give it up. This is asking us to surrender and let go the stuff that we know is not working. Whatever it is that we're trying so hard to do, to finish, to finalize, to make work. This week, guys, the signal is to let it go. Just let it be. You don't have to do anything to let it be. It's just, you know what? Put it over there. The Death card is going to take care of it. It is going to disperse it in a way. The Tower is going to wash away what doesn't need to be kept, and what's left is always what can be built on, but it's not devastating. So it's going to feel devastating because we have so many cards that represent surrender, giving up, decay. Something is done. So I didn't talk about the 8 of Pentacles. The 8 of Pentacles, the repair card, the building up card, means that we have now an opportunity to put energy into something that is going to be productive and worth it. So this means, this card is telling me that we have been spreading ourselves a little bit too thin, and our soul self, the universe this week, is giving us an opportunity to shine a light on what doesn't work and to say, okay, I'm going to let that go because I can't give it any more energy because it's going nowhere. And what's left is things that we can put our energy into, that we can then start to build up. Whatever it is, whether it's a relationship, whether it's work, whether it's your business, whether it's your health, all of those things. It's asking us to take stock, do an audit about what we're putting energy into. That's a waste of our time and a waste of our energy, because surrendering that doesn't work gives us the energy to put into the things. It'll highlight the things that do work. So what does this mean for our karmic journey? What are we learning? What is our higher purpose here? 9 of Wands. So 9 of Wands is preparing us for what's to come. We have been asking, we've been doing a lot of work actually on how we can move forward, how we can make things better. And this week is about just sweeping it away, the stuff that's not working. it'll feel like a big, almost like a slap in the face or like wake up call. But the wake up call's not like, oh, what? It's more like, oh, yes, okay, I'm ready to let that go. I understand it's not working for me. I know I put a lot of time into it, but you know what? I'm okay that it's not working. You can take it away. So life's, or the universe's cleanup crew is going to come in and just take care of everything for us. The fact that the Emperor is in play means that we are not going to be devastated. The thing that's left will be what's stable for us. And the fact that the Eight of Pentacles is there means that we will be shown, and what's left is what is the thing that we've been asking for. Well, what should I be putting my energy into? That will be revealed. The Knight of Wands is there so that we keep our enthusiasm up for what does work, because behind all of that is that we have some sort of motivation that we want to try something, or we know that something's going to work and we really want to put our energy into it. And it's almost like holding back the tide. I get this, like, because it's a horse. We're holding that horse back. And the reason that we're holding that horse back is because where it wants to leap into, even though it's a leap before you look type of card, it is still quite detrimental for that card to jump into something, because the universe is helping us understand, clear the area, get rid of the mud. That's why we're here with the river. Don't go into the mud. Let the stable ground show itself, which is the Emperor, and you'll then know what you can put your energy into. Nine of Wands, I'm just going to remind you again, is about hanging in there. So really, when we're working with our faith, when we're working with our intuitive selves, saying what works for me, what doesn't work for me, the Nine of Wands calls on us to just please hang in there, have faith, and know that those tough times, if you sort of stick with it, don't give up just yet, that you will have success on the other side. We don't need to know what it is that we're giving up or what's washing away. All that we are being asked to do is what's relevant, and to let go about what's not relevant. And that's what the Nine of Wands shows us. Have faith, listen to your heart and your intuition, and everything will be fine. If you need help this week, please reach out for reading, healings, or some sort of coaching. I'm right here for that. All the details are on my website. Anyway, that's the weekly forecast for week commencing 8th of September 2025. My name is Dr. Vicki Haspels. I'm the Tarot Coach. Thank you so much for joining me, and see you next week. Mwah. Bye for now.